like, say you're driving along in your car. Nothing's wrong. It's not backfiring or anything like that. So, Philip, your car is running along just perfectly. But then all of a sudden, the check engine light comes on. When the check engine light comes on, what does that mean? Anybody? You got to call the mechanic, right? So we call the car doctor, the mechanic, say, hey, the check engine light's on. So he puts it on all these diagnostics, and then say he reaches in and then turns off that light and sends you on your way. By the end of that night or the next morning, what's going to happen? The light is going to come back on. Why does the light come back on? They didn't fix anything, right? So now we're upset. We spent all this money, all this time. We take it back in and say, hey, what the heck? The light came back on. So he says, oh, I'm sorry. Reaches back in, turns the light off, sends you on your way. By the end of that night or the next morning, what happens? Same thing. They didn't fix the problem. Now, if we continue to do this day in, day out, every single day, can someone tell me what's going to happen to the car? It's going to break down. It's going to die. Does this sound familiar? Isn't it, right? What we do with our health. What is that check engine light? The high blood pressure, the pain. What does our mechanic, our doctor, what do they do to turn that check engine light off? Pills, drugs, medication. Now, we think it works. We take it. If your blood pressure's up, you take that blood pressure medicine, blood pressure goes down. We think that it works. The check engine light is turned off, right? If you're in pain, if you're inflamed, you have inflammation, now you take the pill, you take the medication, that pain goes away. Check engine light turned off. We think we're doing the right thing. But is the problem, the underlying problem, being addressed? Yes or no? No. And so if we don't take that pill the next day, by the end of that night or the next morning, what's going to happen? It's the pain comes back, or the high blood pressure comes right back because they didn't fix the problem. If we do this day in and day out, each and every day, someone please tell me what's going to happen to our bodies. Break down. Mike's absolutely correct. Because they didn't fix the problem. Okay? So we got to do something different.